And hi, I'm Chelsea, and today I will be talking about yet another pedophile who is quote unquote friends with, you guessed it, Chaos. He's friends with Chaos, and of course, the last time I talked to Chaos was, well, Octavia talked with them, and, well, she talked about some rumors regarding Aaron Scales. Aaron Scales is a Mega Man fully charged fanatic, the same way as Chaos was. And the problem with this is a huge claim, but I think so. There's proof on his Pixiv, his DeviantArt. Well, not really DeviantArt because he doesn't post porn on there, unless he does. And there's literal proof of his freaking pictures on Rule 34, which from last time I know I'm 18 and I'm not. I mean, ugh, I know I'm not 18. I'm like 16. I shouldn't be on Rule 34, but I monitor in case any shit like that happens. Cause with me and my stupid brain, I stumble across things and I get curious. That's the problem. But I'll make sure no sketchy shit's going on in Rule 34 because Rule 34 is desperately. There's two different sites. One is not as bad as the other. Like, no, there's two different sites that I don't know which site cracks down on child porn. I think both of them do, but to make sure, there was the main Rule 34, the one that's most sexual, not like the other one. I don't know what the other one is, because I asked what's the difference between Rule 34, and Pale is basically the most sexualized shit from Rule 34 there is. Then there's just Rule 34. The plan they play it, one of them is more sexual than the other. But however, Aaron Scales is quite frankly notorious in the Mega Man fully charged community for drawing or quote unquote, in his case, requesting. Now, if you were to go on Fur Affinity, there is several. If you were to look up Mega Man Fully Charged on the internet, there are several pictures on the internet stating Force Aaron Scales. Mega Man Fully Charged is basically a predator's gold mine at this point. So he makes fan arts of topic buttons like Namgem, Mega Man backward, Aki Light, primarily that's his favorite milking source. Sunlight, second favorite milking source. Actually, no, that goes to Burt Wiley, actually. That's his second favorite milking source. The Robot Masters, ships, depicting ships that people like, such as Fireman and Waveman. If you don't know what I mean, then you should watch. This contains highly big ass spoilers for all the all the freaking all of it actually. It contains all the freaking like hold on, I don't know. I'm just really out of it. I just ate like a whole ass pizza. Not a whole ass pizza, but this contains spoilers for the actual like TV series. So if you watch it, haven't watched it, but if you still want to listen, even if you haven't watched the actual TV series, be my guest. But there will be spoilers involved. Aaron Scales was a prominent member who rose to fame partially because of how pedophilic his actions were. It seems on the hot button topic of him, he is friends with Chaos directly because Chaos spoken with Octavia before and told her that after she'd warned him about Aaron Scales, who literally draws porn of underage characters. I don't care where you're from, and I don't care what you say. Drawing porn of underage characters like Mega Man, Roll, Rock, anybody really is still child pornography, and it's illegal. And to be honest, child pornography is still against the law, despite if it's. I don't care if it's fictional. There's seriously a law about this that states if it's child porn, if it's there's also one of Octavia's exes really did draw porn, and it was of they do draw like porn. I think I'm just gonna call them B for reference. They drew porn of of what's his name of Lan. I don't think they did, but I think they drew him in fetish shit, which is not like the type. I think he drew porn of them. I'm not sure. I'm not sure because I don't remember. My memory, I don't remember shit that Octavia does. But that's not. We're not on the topic of them. However, however, since we're talking about legal shit, some countries have it wonky out there, stating that some of the shit they do is not child porn. So if for instance, if I lived in UK, it would say that if they're above the legal age, then you can draw porn of them. But therefore, if you're at this place and you have there's no legal age for the characters, and they look babyish, do not, and I repeat, do not draw porn of them. I don't care if they look cute. That means if you draw porn of those characters, you know what happens. You'll get no brownie points for that. That's disgusting. Aaron Scales is more of a person who draws porn of Acolyte, and to further sense and due to circumstances and rules on YouTube, I will not show the pictures of what he drew. But I do have a in case he does do shit like this and try to sneakily destroy evidence, I did collaborate and took a lot of. I downloaded every single last one of the pictures. You're welcome. I felt very nauseous doing so because I did not want to do that. Imagine having to collect evidence for someone who literally has a shit ton of evidence on his Pixiv, but literally is he getting away with this? Aaron Scales, you are a fucking nasty pedophile that draws pedophilic actions of underage characters doing sexual shit that shouldn't be happening. And plus, not only that, there's several other people. There's more pornographic shit up there as well. Not only is Aaron Scales doing this shit, there's other artists doing the same shit. And oh shit, doing other shit too. Apparently, there was another character. There was Sunlight, and I cannot stress this enough. There was pictures of little Ashley. I don't know her full name. Ashley Adderley. Ashley Adderley. I haven't watched this series in a while since it's canceled. Ashley Adderley and fucking, I think, Sunlight scissoring each other. Not only is that fucking inappropriate, they went into so much details that I felt like just talking about this makes my stomach churn. Not only did I had to sit through 5 minutes of work, I had to sit through 5 pages of looking for Aaron Scales' fucking nasty ass. I had to be exposed to other shit, and I hope for the fucking best at these people. I mean, you gotta give credit. Actually, no, not to give credit to where it's due. Aaron Scales don't only just draw porn. He also ruins your favorite ships too. He drew one with Drillman and for one reason, he milks the ship couple of Waveman and Fireman. To my extent, they don't like each other. And they're pushing a narrative. I think they do like each other, but Fireman's a little bit bossy of the two. I think it because the shipping began in one episode where Fireman and Waveman were forced to work together. I don't know what it's called, but to be honest, I don't know why people jump in the bandwagon of shipping two characters that don't like each other. But that's not about the point. I might make a video on that later. But however, Aaron Scales is disgusting and should not be allowed on. I mean, he drew several pornographic shit, and no one has called him out. If someone did call him out, and I didn't look up my stuff, I'm calling him out on YouTube. However, after the argument, there was a this person, I will call them Tulip. They made a video about chaos, and a person, after a while, an old friend of mine who I'm not associating with after I had enough of her bullcrap, she states that chaos did the same thing that they did to me to her. So, and then somebody named Mr. Aaron, who I have every beautiful right to assume that's Aaron Scales, because not coincidentally, the person who White Knight him, who out of he'd been. So if you would understand, Octavia brought up Aaron Scales. Chaos mentioned that he's friends with Aaron Scales. Mr. Aaron here, White Knighted for Chaos. So I'm assuming Mr. Aaron is Aaron Scales, because why on fucking God's earth would a random person named Aaron just do the same thing? So, Mr. Aaron, if you're watching this, are you Aaron Scales? If so, you're a fucking pedophile. You're disgusting, nasty, and disgusting at the same time. Who knows? Probably Aaron Scales brooms people. That's an accusation for another day. I'm not accusing anyone. I'm just saying he's a pedophile. A disgusting, nasty, disgusting little bitch who literally probably grooms actual children. Who knows? Because the fucking drawings that are made really made me sick, and I almost lost it. I literally almost threw up. I know I had no business in being in Rule 34, but I needed to report that. Still haven't reported it yet because I'm too scared to go back. I tried reporting it, but I doubt if I reported it, they're gonna repost it. So, knowing if you want more proof, there will be a Google Doc, a Google Drive full of the images compiled, but it's not gonna be out till I put them together because they're all in my like, they're still in a USB port somewhere, and I'm scared to go back there because I'm literally traumatized by the shit I saw, and that's the reason why I don't like Mega Man Fully Charged anymore because of what Chaos and Aaron Scales did. They also ruined my perception of the Fully Charged Elect Man to the point that I did not want to listen and see what he had to be. Like, I'm traumatized from all the shit I saw. Not only did Aaron Scales do all that shit, he decided to pin the blame because he also lied about. I think he's lying about this was a request that he made. No. No fucking artist in their right mind would draw fucking all that shit. Because artists know better. I'm not gonna ask the letter W to draw me fucking Shotokan, because one, W is really smart and really cool, and two, she has standards. So what I'm getting at is that the lovely Aaron Scales, literally drew it himself, because he is smart enough to know, and that's another thing. Any artist would have their foot down. They will put their foot down saying, no, I will not draw this. In fact, some artists, if you know some artists, there's some artists that have, like, like a list of a comprehensive list of what they will or will not draw. And if he would, and there's people who, like Aaron Scales, will threaten the person to draw whatever he wants. He probably threatened I mean, throughout my time on drawing, I'll never forget the fact that there's some people who do this shit because they want fetishizing. And there's some people that give certain fetishes a wrong name, like Chaos, who gives the adult team diaper baby. I'm not part of that. I'm not a part of that group because that's disgusting. I mean, you guys got your own kinks, I got mine. But my kinks are not known to anybody because I'm a child, for God's sake. I shouldn't have kinks. The fuck is wrong with you people? But I do have my own shit to take care of, and it's none of my business to know what the fuck people are up to nowadays, and it's nasty to know that there's some people out there who's literally gets in trouble. For the literalist that hasn't gotten in trouble, there's literally people out there that go out to this day and act like drawing porn of, like, canionically middle school kids, prepubescent kids, and act like, oh, that's okay. No, bitch, that's not okay. And Chaos is living up to his name, not doing shit about his friend drawing actual porn. Instead, you're literally talking to this fucking idiot who is drawing the porn. So basically, no one is listening and no one cares. But if he does manage, if he does, I bet you this, if this video goes circulates around here, he will probably shit his pants. And to let you know, I will upload the drawings later because I haven't done anything yet and I'm busy at the moment. Because the photos are on my USB port. I kept them there. I haven't touched them yet. I haven't deleted them from my USB port. They're still there. I only decided to talk about it because I remembered. And I'm never going back on Rule 34 ever again unless I absolutely have to. But for now, I'm never going back on there because fuck Rule 34. It's full of disgusting shit that I shouldn't need to see. Because I haven't been on Rule 34 in a while now. Because the fact behind it, I haven't been on Rule 34 because I'm not supposed to be on there. I'm too young for my own good, but I get all curious lately. So, I haven't been on there in a while. There's no business for a young person like me to do on there anyways. So, I don't go on there that often, but I haven't went on there since then. He's probably taken down the stuff because I haven't been on there. And there's some people that I know that drew porn of my OC, and they did not know I was a minor, so that does not make sense, because I'm a victim of people, because there was literally not Shota porn, but there's literally fucking, I don't know what porn it was, but it was porn of my OC. That's not underage, by the way. She's like 21 now, but someone drew porn of her, and I'm not gonna tell you who because I don't remember the person. But Octavia literally uploaded it, so it's in, like, I just don't understand with people nowadays drawing porn of underage people when they know they're underage. And I just want to let this out for a while. Please do not send any hate to anyone I mentioned, not even Chaos. Just let them know that this isn't okay. Please do not send any hate to Aaron Scales. He needs to know that lying about certain shit and expecting us to not catch on that he's the one who draw that shit is disgusting. I know lies, and I know my rights too, because not only is that literally shit that he's pulling out of his ass, it's literally lies brought by yours truly. So yeah, I hope he knows what he's doing is stupid, and he should stop. And yeah, bye.